Oh shit. My bad, guys. This is your boy Courts Kicks coming at you with a comparison video. And then we have Air Jordan 4 Breads with the Reimagined. I released a video a couple weeks ago and I did not do the comparison. So I would like to give you a comparison video because I've been wearing one of these pairs of shoes for a while now, a couple years, and they've done me oh so well. So I feel like it's only right that I allow them to compete against a new shoe. First thing we'll go for, you can clearly tell the overlays are completely different. This one's come in a nubuck slash durabuck style, so it's more of like a suede kind of like looking texture, whereas this one's obviously in a leather. Another thing that you can't obviously ignore is this one is obviously 5 to 6 years older than this one, so therefore you can see obviously the yellowing on the grey. Obviously it's more of a worn shoe, as you can tell. Like you can tell, I've definitely been wearing this shoe without a doubt, whereas this one obviously is yet to be broken into. We'll go with a few details. You can see everything is pretty much exactly the same. All colors, they did not deviate from that at all whatsoever, but there are a few subtle things that have changed that are different to each shoe. So therefore, let me go through a few of these things. First thing that you might not notice unless you are kind of like a sneakerhead that's like got that definite eye for the details is when it comes to this gate mesh just here, it is actually larger on the new 2024 version as opposed to the smaller ones just here on the 2019 version. So you can definitely see there's just a little bit of nuances, our differences and changes here. Also, another thing that you may notice is that when it comes to the flight logos that sit there at the top of the tongue, you have a bit more space on the 2024 pair as to the 2019 pair. Another thing to do with the tongue is you can actually see the red that is the back of the, you could say, sock liner for the back of the shoe is actually visible from the front. And this is something that's different to the original 1998 pair, as it was true to likeness on the 2024 pair, where you could not see the red from the front of the shoe. You'd have to always see it from the back. I'm sure, as you can tell, as you go around to the back, they both have the Nike Air. You can see that it is just slightly bigger on the 2019 pair. If you just look at the size of my finger compared to that, compare it to the next one, you can see obviously this one is significantly smaller. Not a problem or anything like that. It's not a defect. It's just how they've changed, I guess, the sizing. Another thing that's visible, you could be able to tell, is the padding on the 2019 pair is pretty much also, you could say, like hollow. It doesn't seem like there's really much padding there, whereas you can see on the 2024 pair, it's definitely a lot of padding on there. That's what they've likened it to the Jordan 4 SBs that dropped earlier in the year. So there's that change in difference, and you can see just around the sock liner, around the padding, there is a lot more padding on the 2024 pair. Altogether just seems a lot more solid, as you can tell. As I said to you before, this is a warm pair, so therefore there's reason as to why there's slight differences in the color discrepancies as to why it's not too white. I need to wash these. We'll wash them at some point in time. But apart from obviously this one does come with a black hang tag. The 2019 pair came with the classic orange hang tag. Air unit is exactly the same. The details they've kept all exactly the same. It is just obviously subtle differences. The lace gates just here, the eye liken to basketball nets, are exactly the same. The material is pretty much the same. The back heel tab just here, as far as elasticity goes, the rubber that was used, exactly the same. So they have changed the shoe entirely without actually changing the shoe at all. Few differences that are there. You got, I don't know how important this stuff is to you, but you got the widow's peak just there, and here on this, that's just the cut of the leather. The laces do seem like they're a bit more bigger. They haven't gone with like some round laces that they could have done with the SBs. Do you guys switch up your laces? I normally keep them classic, but obviously I do relace, take them out of the factory lacing and then relace them myself. Let me know if you guys think that's just a waste of time, or if you guys do that as well. There are not much differences, while there being a lot of differences in this shoe. Depending on who you're speaking to, will say whether or not there's actually like no difference really been made to the shoe. But I feel like there's definitely been a lot of differences, a lot of subtle changes that have made this shoe just that bit better. Them making this one out of leather as opposed to keeping it in the normal traditional material that they've kept it in for such a long time allows the shoe to age just slightly differently. Like, you know, like leather always kind of gives you a different kind of aging, different kind of material, different kind of look compared to like the Durabuck suede that you get there. As you can see at the top of the tongue just here, I don't know if you can make that out too clearly, but it's actually cracking. I wear my shoes, I love my shoes, so I ain't got an issue with that. It just obviously gives you character to the shoe. Whereas, but I could never, or I've always been really upset if I've been caught off guard and have been wearing the shoe when I've gone outside and it started to rain. Whereas this shoe that they're giving me here, if it does rain, if it's snowing, if it's windy, no matter what the weather, it's gonna fall right off. I ain't got nothing to worry about when I'm wearing this shoe, apart from people trying to step on my foot. So let me know, comment section below, is there any comparisons that you've seen that I've missed, that you feel like something should have been put into there? Because other than what I've said to you guys right now, I don't think there's much else that comparison that the shoe's concerned about. Obviously, if you're looking at the box, you got obviously the way they changed the lid to the base of the box, they inverted those. But other than that, I made it clear to you guys in videos before set that I needed this shoe because my 2019 pairs have seen better days. I will continue to wear them. These might be I might try to get them cleaned up and then put them, and they'll be my one-aways. I'll probably try to wear them like very rarely just to try and keep them in as pristine, immaculate condition as possible. Obviously, they've already aged quite a bit, so it's just about trying to like slow down that aging process a bit. But these ones, I did double up, so I will rock a pair and still have a pair on ice. Let me know, comment section below. Did you go for a pair? Are you still trying to get a pair? I've seen them keep releasing pairs over time. I do know some of the man them that's holding on to a couple of pairs. So if you do want to get one, holler me and I will put you in touch with the people you need to get in touch with. Just let me know your size, then let me know your budget. Or I can just give you the details straight over to them and you guys can hatch that out. But let's jump in back in front of the video because I feel like it's only right that look at that, man. They say like I've always loved this pair. Being a 90s baby, you would have seen this in all of the games, these pairs, this silhouette, this colorway, highly respected by athletes, by entertainers, you name it. As I said to you guys at the start of the video, this shoe right here holds weight, serious weight. Let me know, comment section below. Are you going for any of the other Jordan 4s that have been said to release this year? Are you waiting out? Do you know about any other exclusives that are yet to be mentioned? Because I'm holding on to something a little bit exclusive. It's not a Jordan. It's a Nike Air Max 95, and there's a certain UK rapper that is said to be releasing a collaboration. But that's a video for another, that's a story for another video. It's a video for another story. It's been your boy, Courts Kicks. This is a comparison. You got the Jordan Bred Reimagined. You got the Jordan Breds 2019s, Jordan 4s. Peace.